Welcome to Carlsbad, where adventures run deep. You're listening to KCCC 9:30 a.m. I'm Hattie here in Cavern City, and it's time for Midweek Matters, bringing you both the best upcoming events and important micro-news from around Carlsbad. We'll start with what's happening around town and on campus, then bring you the quick news that affects your daily life. First up, the Best Green Chili Cheeseburger competition is happening now through May 1st, all across Carlsbad. Local brick-and-mortar restaurants are competing for bragging rights for who has the best in-house chili cheeseburger. And we, the people of Carlsbad, are the judges. Participating restaurants include Lucky Bowls, Lucy's Mexicali, Becky's, PJ&B, Trinity, Red Chimney, Yellow Bricks, Cascades Grill, opening soon, and more. Look for the flyer in the restaurant window to indicate participation and vote as often as you eat. Restaurants must be members of the Carlsbad Chamber of Commerce to participate, and the winner will be announced on June 7th at the annual car show. Listen to our in-depth interview with the Chamber at KCCC930am.com for details. Southeast New Mexico College will host the induction of the newest members into their chapter of Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society of two-year colleges today, Wednesday the 23rd at 6 p.m. in the gymnasium, room 103. Come and celebrate with Carlsbad's best and brightest. Tomorrow, Thursday, April 24th, at the SENMC campus, this month's topic is Self-Care Bingo, an interactive self-care game to reflect on small, impactful habits that prioritize mental health and emotional well-being. The seminar starts at 10 a.m. and runs for 1 hour. This is a free event open to students, staff, faculty, and community members. For more information, contact honor at senmc.edu. Attention all adults! Wine and Wills is also happening tomorrow evening from 6 to 8 p.m. at Golf Society. If you've ever wondered about the difference between wills and trusts, what a power of attorney, living will, or a do not resuscitate declaration entails, or if you're even old enough to have a will, spoiler alert, yes you are. Then come and have a glass of wine or other beverage of choice and get your estate planning questions answered. 575 Law Group will provide snacks and information, while Golf Society will be open with a no-host bar. Are you looking to support local farmers and artisans? The Carlsbad Farmers and Makers Market is back tomorrow from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Eddy County Courthouse lawn on North Canal Street. Shop for fresh produce, handmade crafts, and connect with local vendors. For more information, contact Carlsbad Main Street at 575-628-3768. While you were there, get your tickets for the 36th Annual Ducky Affair, the fundraiser from the Assistance League of Carlsbad, to be held at the Carlsbad Water Park in June. Parents and kids won't want to miss Touch-a-Truck this Saturday, April 26th at Halagueno Arts Park. There will be a special sensory-friendly time from 9 to 10 a.m. with no big sounds or flashing lights, and the full event starts at 10 a.m. and runs until noon. This is a perfect opportunity for kids to explore various vehicles up close. Future astronauts and rocket enthusiasts won't want to miss the Inspired by Science STEM workshop on rockets this Saturday from 1 to 3 at the National Cave and Karst Research Institute. Kids and their grown-ups can come together to build rockets and learn about the science behind them. It's a hands-on experience perfect for curious minds. Everything seems to happen on Saturday. The 26th is also Household Hazardous Waste Day and Confidential Prescription Take Back at the Riverwalk Recreation Center from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Get rid of all those old chemicals before they have a hazardous impact on your home. Get more information on the city's website or their Facebook. Finally, beer lovers, get ready for Brews on the Pecos Beer Festival this Saturday at 711 Muscatel Avenue. VIP access begins at 3 p.m. with general admission at 5. Enjoy beer tasting, food, and other vendors, plus entertainment, including a mechanical bull, laser tag, cornhole, and country artist Matt Castillo. Tickets are available online for this event and optional booze cruises on the Pecos. A reminder for parents. Summer camp registration opens on May 1st for the Inspired by Science Summer Camp at SENMC, which runs the first week of June. Carlsbad Museum's Art Academy registration also opens May 1st for weekly camps for various ages throughout the summer. Congratulations to SENMC's Phi Theta Kappa Alpha Rho Chi chapter for being named one of the top 100 chapters internationally at the 2025 Catalyst Convention, and to April Addington for making it into the Phi Theta Kappa Alumni Hall of Honor. Woo! Congratulations to the Cave Girl powerlifting team on their third place finish at the New Mexico State Powerlifting Championships earlier this month in Rio Rancho, and to the Cavemen powerlifting team for coming in second. Carlsbad lifters Aiden Rodriguez, Atria Wells, and Jeremiah Sonora set records in their respective weight class this year. Campbell Foster, Reenson Aquimbi, and Cowboy Vargas also came home champions in their weight classes. Congratulations to the Carlsbad Caveman Trap and Skeet team. The intermediate team captured first place and the varsity team placed second in a statewide competition earlier this month in Clovis. Aiden Riley, a varsity shooter, shot an impressive 100 straight in the trap singles competition. Way to go, Carlsbad athletes! You should all be proud of your hard work and dedication to your chosen sport. Now it's time for Carlsbad Quickies Micro News, where we bring you the quick news that matters to our community. The City of Carlsbad has partnered with OpenGov Procurement and Contract Management Cloud software to streamline and modernize the procurement process. By making it easier for vendors to participate, the city expects to increase competition and drive better outcomes for the community. At their April 8th meeting, the Carlsbad City Council approved the liquor license for the Cascades Grill, the new restaurant soon opening down by the river. They are already pledged to participate in the Best Chili Cheeseburger competition. Love that community outreach. In March, the Eddy County Commissioners voted in favor of the building of an above-ground temporary storage building for up to 100,000 metric tons of used nuclear fuel sent by rail from nuclear power plants around the country. It could then be reprocessed for additional fuel or sent to a permanent repository for disposal, against the previous custom of storing at the point of generation until final disposition. The license is currently under appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court by the state of Texas and other interested parties, who believe it would be an unnecessary security risk to their communities and their highly productive oil fields to have the nuclear-laden trains pass through. A decision is expected in June. Measles has continued to spread through the state, appearing now in 4 counties: Chavez, Doña Ana, Eddy, and Lee. If you have symptoms and believe you were exposed to measles, call the New Mexico Department of Health helpline at 1-833-SW-NURSE. That's 1-833-796-8773 for guidance in English and Spanish from nurses. Carlsbad Caverns National Park is now accepting applications through their website for 1- or 2-week artist residencies. Check out their website, www.nps.gov/cave, and look under Get Involved for more details. And now for our Carlsbad History Moment. Did you know that Carlsbad was once a haven for those seeking to restore their health and vitality? Originally called Eddy, the town was renamed 11 years after its founding to Carlsbad for the famous mineral springs of Carlsbad, Bohemia, now the Czech Republic. The success of ranching and the mineral springs, combined with the dry weather, short winters, and a fantastic environment full of outdoor activities, drew immigrants from all over Europe. Our thanks to the City of Carlsbad tourism campaign for this glimpse into our past. And now for something I spotted in Carlsbad. My personal reflection from around town. I had the pleasure of attending Taste of Culture at SENMC the other week and have to tell you how wonderful it was to meet our chefs or hosts, hear about their heritage or place of origin, and share in their favorite foods. With Carlsbad being filled by American fast food restaurants and the bounty of independent Mexican restaurants and food trucks, it is easy to lose sight of the truly diverse population Carlsbad has enjoyed since its founding. We were treated to culinary wonders from Mexico and the American South and Southwest, as well as China, India, Iran, Palestine, Holland, Curacao, and more. I had falafel and chili dogs, red beans and rice, churros, exotic candies and pastries, juices and teas. Everything was a delight. But I think I most appreciated hearing about how much the participants loved bringing their memories of youth and traditions handed down to them to share with the people of Carlsbad. I cannot wait to bring my own mix of heritage and hospitality to the attendees next year as a participant. Stay tuned next week for interviews with attendees and participants. Have you spotted something interesting in Carlsbad? Navigate to KCCC930am.com and scroll to the bottom to drop us a line with the keyword spotted. Friendly reminder, Carlsbad Police have announced an initiative to deter driving under the influence throughout the spring and summer, complete with checkpoints around the city. So be smart and don't get behind the wheel if you are impaired. And please choose a designated driver for Beer Fest. That's your Midweek Matters for today from Carlsbad, where adventure runs deep. Have you spotted something interesting, or do you have an event or news item you'd like to share with us? Hit us up at our contact form, once again, at KCCC930am.com. If you don't know which category it belongs in, just put Midweek Matters. This show was produced in partnership with Southeast New Mexico College Workforce and Community Education. As always, on Wednesdays, we honor those who spent their lives in Carlsbad with obituaries from Denton-Wood Funeral Home. James Ross Jr. Biscayno, 43, passed April 3rd. Known for his world-class personality, bright smile, and distinctive laugh, he was born on December 19, 1981 at Carlsbad Medical Center. JR knew no strangers, treating every friend as family. He enjoyed socializing, cooking out, dining with family, and his work. Elsa A. Rodriguez, 68, of Loving, New Mexico, passed April 5th at Baylor Scott & White Health in Dallas, Texas. Born January 1st, 1957, a deeply generous woman whose contagious smile lit up rooms. Devoted to her daughter Rika, son-in-law Mark, and grandchildren Evan, Kyliana, and Dallas, she was known for her hospitality, incredible cooking, and daily ritual of sharing stolen moments with her mother, Carolina. Her generosity and spirit will be carried forward by all who knew her. Brenda Forrest, 68, of Carlsbad, passed April 7th at University Medical Center, Lubbock. Born December 30th, 1956, she graduated from Carlsbad High in 1974 and attended UNM. She married her high school sweetheart, Bobby Forrest, and celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary this past year. A devoted wife, proud mother, and treasured bebe. Ronald Marcus Fisk, 77, passed away on April 11th. Born June 6, 1947, near Flint, Michigan. Despite developmental disabilities, he lived a fulfilling life. Gifted piano player who could play by ear. He became one of the first residents of Cark, Inc. He's active in the Special Olympics and worked at the greenhouses and Rainbow Recycling. I know everyone in town will miss him. And his sweet smile can still be seen on the back of one of Carlsbad's recycling trucks, featuring his signature thumbs up. Bruce Murray Jeffries, 67, passed April 12th at home in Carlsbad. Born November 29, 1957, he graduated high school in 1975 from Carlsbad High. He worked at Wesco Construction, IMCC, and retired from WIP after 24 years as hoisting manager. Graduated magna cum laude from Columbia Southern University in 2004. He married Liz Buck in 1982. Bruce was passionate about family, animals, golf, and fishing. Rarely was he seen without his Dodgers hat and a smile. Hector Torres, 47, passed April 12th at Carlsbad Medical Center. Born March 6, 1978 in Bronx, New York, he was a U.S. Army veteran who worked for Malaga Post Office and Loving Schools as coach and maintenance supervisor. Health conscious, and he enjoyed hiking with his dogs Atticus and Lucius. Active at Cristeo Rey Catholic Church, where he served as a lector. His life's motto was seek God first. Hollis Munson, 83, passed away April 12th at home in Wade, Oklahoma. Born January 6, 1942 in Artesia, he married Linda Sue Bell in 1963 and spent 51 years in Weed, New Mexico, where he raised 3 children. A rancher, logger, and sawmiller whose life was defined by grit and quiet strength. Fishing offered him rare moments of rest and reflection. Known not as just a cowboy, but a cowman, he measured wealth in the health of his livestock and in the love of his family.